getting the nuclear dust, by which he means the enriched uranium. You had Netanyahu on 60 Minutes essentially laying out a case for more kinetic operations to go in and retrieve this stuff. My view of it is this, and I said this kind of early on, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. You go to war with this regime. If you don't knock it out,
That's right.
and they survive, they're going to be more emboldened, more risk forward in terms of their power projection and what they can do. And you're going to have to keep coming back and mowing the lawn is the Israeli. Yeah, that's the Israeli. And everyone's, oh, no. It's not going to happen that way. There's going to be JCPOA 2.0 and all that. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that he can get JCPOA at this point. Because again, it's not about, you see like the MAGA aligned Iran hawks saying, oh, the media has got it all wrong. Iran has been eviscerated. They're lost and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but they don't think that way.
Right.
They think they won. And they think they won simply because we didn't destroy the regime.
And that's all that matters. All that matters.
And if anything, I mean, I know it's conventional wisdom bordering on cliche, but Khamenei's son was never going to be supreme leader. I mean, his being probably gay, that's the least of it. I mean, he just didn't have the chops. He wouldn't win that contest. But the IRGC, he was a creature of them. And now he's in the cockpit, which means the IRGC has essentially taken over Iran. These guys are not shrinking violets. They're not afraid of a fight with the United States. And okay, so we have a naval blockade. Best estimate between $450, $500 million a day the Iranians are losing from this blockade. But they can put up with quite a lot. Because they pass the burden on to their people. And the money that they're losing is not being spent on hospitals or schools or rebuilding bridges we knocked out. It's being spent on military, or the money that they seek to recoup will be spent on military apparatus. So this is the danger, right? And the Israelis, I think, are clear-eyed about, okay, now we picked a fight. We can't unpick it because they're going to keep coming after us.
Yeah.
So this mowing the lawn thing, I think that the new normal is going to be a state of neither war nor peace, kinetic operations dressed up as love taps, excursions, mini wars. We're going to exhaust the Orwellian lexicon to come up with new ways of doing it. And then, of course, at some point, aircraft carriers got to come home. I mean, the Gerald Ford has been on the longest deployment since ship since Vietnam, right? But we can rotate in and out. And I think, a lot of this is also going to come down to how we rebuild the bases that were actually pretty substantially damaged, if not destroyed, by Iranian missiles and drones, right? So this is the thing, like a lot of the stuff that's coming to light now, and this is not, carrying water for the regime. I mean, like you, I saw what they did in Syria. I have no love for Iran or the regime or the IRGC. And, if they get hammered and overtaken by whoever, good. I mean, that's the right side of history. But let's be very clear-eyed about what's happening here. This is not an unmitigated success, far from it. And you can't be sold otherwise.
Yep.
The Israelis realize it too.